long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
So, in the world of reporting Star Wars and rumor mongering, you have to sift the wheat from the chaff. If it's officially from Disney and Lucasfilm out of Jon Favreau's mouth or Dave Filoni's mouth, it's real. If it's out of anybody else's mouth that's not affiliated with either company, it's not. Okay, there's a giant grain of salt to choke on. Okay. We have been plagued with bad reporting from Black Pills and sequel trilogy gay boys. So this was a headline from 2 years ago. Mystery Star Wars movie could release in 2024 from Inside the Magic. You can't get more Ray humping than that. There is no Star Wars movie being released in 2024. There is one being filmed, and it's The Mandalorian. Okay, now let's talk about some of the people that have caused the problem. This is Jeff Snyder, formerly of Variety, formerly of Collider, who goes on a pop culture podcast, and here he is via the Ankler. I'm hearing that Damon Lindelof, creator of Watchmen, is working on a new Star Wars movie. So, yeah, and this was literally almost the same time this story dropped in, I think, Variety, Damon Lindelof's Star Wars exit. I was asked to leave because Disney's not paying for a Rey movie. Damon Lindelof went and said what he should. Probably so Disney might hire him again for something. Now, why do they keep coming back? Well, let's go back to yesterday's leak to Gizmodo. Lucasfilm insider told Germaine Lucier of Gizmodo that the Rey movie was still on. In a roundabout, merry-go-round, not really yes it is, not really yes it is way. If you read the article, it goes nowhere. And it basically says everything that everybody else has been saying that there really isn't a Rey movie without saying there really isn't a Rey movie. Okay. Because the person putting it out there had his name attached to it, even if it is his secret squirrel address, which isn't really secret. It would be nice, I guess, for him, if he could actually use direct messages, which I would if I were him. But let's talk about this more. The Rey movie is just something that needs to die. They have to let it go, and yet they won't. And I know why. They don't want Jon Favreau to do what he needs to save the franchise, because they're perfectly happy seeing the franchise die because they get what they want. Rey.
For 10 long weeks, the Star Wars company labored on the suburban London sound stages, bringing to life a film that had begun as an idea with George Lucas 3 years before.
Dad, when are you going to stop blighting the environment with this atrocity? My God, can't you see that it wants to die? Let it go.
Urinal cakes? I don't believe this. All these years, the doyenne of Seattle's elite, looking down her nose at everyone in sight. She owes it all to this. She's managed to have her urinal cake and eat it, too.
As I think we now have what's known in the legal profession as a bargaining chip.
Oh, are you kidding? She'd give anything to keep this quiet. No, Marta, that's all right. She doesn't have to come to the phone. Just give her this message. I've flushed out her family secret. Hello, Maris.
So Jeff Snyder, again, who's never quite been right about anything that has to do with either the Ray movie or anything else, who got caught pantsed by the Damon Lindelof exit, is being quoted on Culture Crave in the Ankler saying, Daisy Ridley's salary is bonkers. Now, this is bullshit, okay? Daisy has an if-come handshake with fucking Kennedy that doesn't mean anything, okay? You know, and here again is Jermaine Lucier's article in Gizmodo that, no, Ray's Star Wars movie hasn't been delayed. It doesn't exist. It's not real. And when you read the article, you realize he's so full of shit, his eyes are brown. Okay? They had to talk about this. I don't know why. We have now Sean Levy, again, being told as still having a Star Wars movie, and after doing quite a bit of research, they've been talking about his Star Wars movie for the last 2 fucking years. So now it appears that they're tossing Obad Chinoy under the bus and inserting Levy for the Ray movie. Or some imaginary thing. And it's like, you know, I'm so sick of it. Again, can't you see it wants to die, let it go. Okay. This is true. And the reason why it's true is because last March 14th, Damon Lindelof said in Variety that he was told to exit. The movie is dead. There is no Ray movie. Now, I know, and you know, that Disney probably contacted him because maybe they knew this dumbass here was trying to insinuate that they had a new movie coming out with Daisy Ridley. And somehow, I mean, I'm just speculating now. Iger found out. Iger said, get a hold of Lindelof, tell him there is no movie, tell him to go to the press. And they did. She still announced it. The bitch still announced it. Okay. In April. When she knew Disney wasn't going to pay for it. Okay. And now we have Jeff Snyder, who's up there with that dude who does TMZ for scumbaggery. And do you remember Danny DeVito's character in LA Confidential, Sid? Yeah, that's who he reminds me of. Sid. Or something like that. Just a muckraking, rumor-mongering, glad-handing little bastard. Okay. Spewing out this lie that Daisy has some sort of big payday coming. Why would we believe him? Every time you go look and see what he says about Star Wars, you turn around the next day and see it's all been refuted. Or another story came out that completely erases what he said. All right? Again, the only person you need to listen to for a Disney Star Wars movie is this guy right here. And whatever comes out of the corner office and whatever he allows Jon Favreau to announce, which is, I'm doing a Mandalorian and Grogu movie, okay? And certain people have seen the basic shooting script, and it's going to tug at people's heartstrings in a few areas. I don't have the details. Let's just say you're going to like what you see. If they keep it the way it is and don't change anything, you're going to like what you see. Okay. Basically, this picture says everything. We're done with this Ray shit. Get her the fuck out of here. erase the sequel trilogy, put it in its own pocket universe, make it what if, but it's time to move on. Can't you see it wants to die? Let it go. Okay? It's time to move on and get back to what Star Wars is about. Luke Skywalker rebuilding the Jedi Order. Han and Leia's children, not singular, plurals. All right? What are they doing? How does Leia maneuver through the provisional government of the New Republic? And what is Han doing in the meantime? Making money. Okay, what is he doing? Providing for the family. Okay, these are big deals. Okay, what is Din Djarin doing? What is Ahsoka Tano doing? How are they going to maneuver around Grand Admiral Thrawn, who's now loose in the galaxy with the Great Mothers? Okay, this is Star Wars. All right, I don't give a fuck. You can be from whatever big, gay-ass YouTube channel you want to be from and spew your bullshit and lies because you're angry, bitter, overage teenage boys and girls. But that's Star Wars, okay? George has always had strong women. He had strong men around them. Again, I bring up Baylan Skoll. How they're going to deal with the loss of Ray Stevenson, I don't know. But if you could watch Ahsoka and not be completely amazed by the return of Hayden Christensen in the world between worlds that you were told about coming, and the very end where you see the father, son, and daughter's monoliths and Skull standing there looking out towards that beacon of light on the top of a mountain, you're not a Star Wars fan. You're not. You're here to make money. You're here to rage about politics. I suggest you stop talking about pop culture and start talking about politics. Okay? That's my 3 pfennigs right there. Oh, and for the morons, a pfennig is a German penny back in the day before they went to the euro. Okay? Now, this is what I think. They know that the Rey movie's not coming. They know it. They're trying to save some semblance of it. Jeff Snyder's given some bullshit, probably from Pablo Hidalgo. And he goes with this big salary and blah, 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 and Culture Crave. And, as, somebody just said on Cameron's Patreon, I expect a Phantom movie with several different directors. That's exactly what I expect. Okay? That's exactly what I expect. Because you're not going to get a Rey movie. Okay? Again, to the black pills, find something else to talk about. Okay? To the sequel trilogy shills, the sequel trilogy is dead. Let it go. It really is dead. The Galaxy Star Cruiser Hotel is closed. They're phasing down a lot of the sequel trilogy stuff at Galaxy's Edge. Rey's merchandise doesn't sell no matter how many lies and delusions you can puke out there. Okay? It doesn't sell. Look at what Lego's putting out. Everything but new Rey stuff. Because they know it doesn't fucking sell. Okay? They know it. Anyway. I gotta run. This is Steph, signing out. I'm very frustrated and a little bit pissed off that we still have to keep talking about this. I'll see you around the galaxy.